dude.
Oh, what's up, Spider-Man?
Like, when are you gonna rank the Spider-Man movies?
You know, I really want to. I just haven't had the time.
Come on, dude. Stop putting it off.
Look, I really want to, but like seriously, I don't have time. Time, Spider-Man. I don't.
Come on. No Way Home just came out. Everybody wants to see that.
You know what, Spider-Man? You're right. Let me go rank those right now. What's up, guys? Welcome at the channel. This Yo Dog PB. And like Spider-Man said, we're going to be ranking every single Spider-Man and Venom movie. Now, just a few things before we get into this video is, one, everything that will be said in this video is strictly my own opinion. So yours may be different. So, like, if for some reason, like, my last favorite was your first favorite, don't take it too personally. It is just my opinion. Please. And second, there will be spoilers for all of them. And please, go watch these. Especially No Way Home. Because you are not going to want to get spoiled for this stuff. Like, seriously. So, with that being said, let's get right into it. Coming in last place, we have Spider-Man 3. Oh, man. This one, oh my gosh. It got the character of Venom so wrong. He wasn't even supposed to be in there. Like, the studio forced Sam Raimi to write him in. It was originally just supposed to be Sandman. And they didn't know enough about the character, so, man, they did Venom awful in this one. And that's what ruins it for me, is they just made him feel like a suit. He was just a suit. And, he's too skinny. And he doesn't look like the character from the comics. And, like, there was some decent stuff. Like, I mean, obviously you have Bully Maguire, like, all those memes going around online. And there are some moments, but overall, this one is just it messed up a great character. Coming in 10th place, we have the Amazing Spider-Man 2. Now, I don't hate this one. I actually really like it, but there was just some plot points and things that, like, they really need to fix. So first of all, I think they needed to do Electro a little bit better. I didn't love him in that one. It just really didn't do it justice, and it wasn't very comic accurate. And we didn't get, like, enough scenes of Peter Parker or Spider-Man, which was a little annoying. And then, like, the Harry Osborn stuff was decent, and then, like, they kind of just shoved Rhino in there at the end, which, well, I mean, he was kind of in the beginning, but, like, then he's at the end with his Rhino suit, and that was kind of random, in my opinion. So, overall, just needs a little bit more. Coming in 9th place, we have Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Now, this one is very unique. I mean, we have not seen, like, another Spider-Man movie like this, in this, like, animation style, this between, like, 2D and 3D thing. I think it's very unique. I love this. I love the character of Miles and how they portrayed him, and just these alternate versions of Spider-Man, and very unique. And it was cool to have Kingpin be the main villain in the Prowler. It was pretty good. In my opinion, it just can't compare to the live-action ones. Coming in 8th place, we have Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. Now, this was great. I like this film. I think Green Goblin is a very cool villain. I'm not the hugest fan of his suit. I don't, like, completely dislike it. I know some people do. But I think it looks okay. But, I mean, I like the comic version better. It was really cool. We got introduced to him. He gets bitten by the spider, and he's got a relationship with MJ, and then also Harry Osborn. And then, like, at the end, when Norman kills him, gets stabbed with the glider, it was just super emotional, man. I mean, and it just set up, like, the second film, and This was overall just really good and just really spectacular. Coming in 7th place, we have Spider-Man 2. Now, I like this film even better than the last one. I love Doc Ock. He's my favorite of the Tobey Maguire villains. That is what like sells it for me on this film. I mean, they have other stuff. They have the Tobey moments and they have the Aunt May moments and all that. And but what really sells me on this is Alfred Molina's Doc Ock. Oh man, so great. His motivation to like get the power of the sun in the palm of my hand. That was awesome. I mean, yeah, and then just seeing him drown, it was emotional, man, and I love Doc Ock, and it just overall a really great film and just a very great development for the characters Spider-Man and Dr. Octopus. Coming in 6th place, we have The Amazing Spider-Man. Man, I love this film. I love the Lizard. I love the new Spider-Man we got. He's actually my second favorite Spider-Man after Tom Holland. And I love his portrayal of the character. I mean, it's different, and I love this version. For this film, it was great. The Lizard, they did Dr. Connors very nicely. I love how the Lizard looks with the CGI. And we got some pretty epic fights. And I love Aunt May in this one. Actually, this is my favorite of the 3 Aunt Mays we've got in the 3 universes. This is by far the best one. Because the Tom Holland one is too young. And, well, I think Toby's is like probably the right age. But I don't know. I just really like Andrew's. Yeah. Andrew is great at doing what he does, and we got some great scenes, and yeah, overall, a pretty great film. Coming in 5th place, we have Spider-Man Far From Home. Now, I like this film, but like Mysterio as the villain did not work, and there's one key reason why. He's not actually Mysterio. He's using Stark drones to pretend. And that kind of made me mad. So that's why it's lower but I love the suit that Tom Holland has in this one. It is sick. And it's cool that he's like going to different countries. We got some pretty nice action sequences. And this is the first it mentions the multiverse, which wink wink, Spider-Man No Way Home coming up later. Yeah, so overall, pretty nice film. Coming in 4th place, we have Spider-Man Homecoming. And man, this was awesome. Like, picking up after where we got introduced to him in Captain America Civil War. This was awesome. And like, you see him like recording himself at the beginning. That was funny. I love his suits, and he's a very this version is very funny. He's very energetic, kind of, and the homemade suit also, him having that first, and Vulture is the best Tom Holland Spider-Man villain, I must say. I think it was very great to have Michael Keaton play the Vulture, and it worked out pretty well. So, yeah, and just we get it just, and then and all these other characters, like there's a lot going on in this film. I love this film, and it's just overall really great. Coming in 3rd place, we have Venom: Let There Be Carnage. And man, this was a great film. The only reason I put it at this spot is I think the length of it. I think it was a little short, but I mean, the fight with Carnage versus Venom versus Carnage, this is what people wanted for years, and we finally got it. And it was an absolutely insane fight. It was great. But like, yeah, there was just some stuff like maybe they could have like added a couple things, but overall, pretty great film. Coming in 2nd place, we have Venom. And this is a great film. I mean, it is so funny. I mean, this film is awesome, and it did the character of Venom right. I'm talking to you, Spider-Man 3. Yeah, this like fixed that big mistake that happened in Spider-Man 3. It did the character right. And it was funny. I think it's the humor that actually gives this film a little bit more, you know? I mean, yeah, obviously it's cool and like darker, you know, with like the symbiotes and stuff. But like it also had great humor and it was great. We got to see Venom riot a lot of different symbiotes and got introduced to them, and I love this film, and I'm excited for the future of like more films like symbiotes and stuff. Coming in first place, we have Spider-Man No Way Home. Oh my gosh, this film's amazing, dude. It brought back the villains, and they brought back the Spider-Man dude. This is awesome. It did Green Goblin awesome. All the villains were great. And then they added the other two Spider-Man. This is great, man. This is the best Spider-Man movie ever. It was awesome. They did the impossible. This is better than Endgame. Way better. 1,000 times better than Endgame. It's so good. I cannot. I'm amazed with this film. We got Doctor Strange. We got that little thing that we got the spell that brought the villains here. Oh, so good. It's so good, dude. It doesn't feel like it's possible, but it happened, and it's great. It's amazing. I mean, it's like, yeah, and it like brought back those two, and I know like none of us ever thought like that was gonna happen. That was sick. And then we like see them interact with, and then we have like even like more minor things like Charlie Cox's Daredevil, and like I knew that like people were screaming at that. Like it was a crazy time in the movie theater. It was awesome, and man, I just can't wait to see where Spider-Man goes on his journey, and just where the character takes us next. And one more thing, this isn't just the best Spider-Man movie of all time. This is the best movie of all time. Of all time. It is the best. Nothing comes close to what this film did. Alright guys, if it's feel, hope I subscribe, share with anyone and ever you know, and I'll see you later.